There are many ways to get clients online, and if you've been trying to figure out where to get started, then this video is for you. So make sure to watch till the end, because I'll be sharing with you 4 ways that you can get started with getting clients online. Before I move on, do let me know in the comments how you have been getting clients, so that some other people can actually learn from you and do the same. So share your tips. If you know me, you know the first thing I'm going to start talking about is social media. When it comes to social media, something that I see a lot of people making a mistake with is trying to get everyone. You're trying to get as many people as possible, hoping that they're going to be your clients. Instead, what you should be doing is attracting the right people. But you wouldn't know that if you haven't actually sat down and tried to figure out who the right people are. Who are the people that you actually want to work with? I will say this many times, but it's important that you know who your target audience is, because everyone is not your target audience. Neither are people between the ages of 18 to 50. Okay, it's so vague. Do not do that. Okay, you need to describe this person. You need to understand what problems they have that you are the solution to, or that your products or services are the solution to. Once you've figured out who exactly you want to be your client, I want you to start creating content that's going to get those people to be followers first. You need to first attract people onto your account. That's the first thing that you need to do. Once you've gotten to that point, you need to start nurturing them. This is where you're giving them information, you're giving them value, you're showing that you know what you're doing, you're showing that you can help them with this problem that they have. What I do in my content is I show you what the problem is, and then I tell you what to do to solve that problem. When it comes to the how to solve that problem, because you see, that's a whole different question, you need to actually then book a call with me for me to help you with that. Do you see what I'm doing there? So make sure that you are giving value at all times. Something I must mention, which is very important, is serving instead of selling. A lot of people are able to see growth on their account. They're able to build their communities. They're able to actually sell more because they care about building relationships. They care about helping someone solve their problem, helping that person that they're trying to attract solve the problem that they have, instead of just making money from that person. So stop looking at people as numbers. What you should be looking at is, how am I impacting their lives? Am I making their lives better? How have their lives actually changed since they spoke to me, since they booked a call with me? That's what you should be caring about. And if you haven't gotten to a point where someone is even booking a call with you, it's an issue of, what is my content bringing forth? What is my content helping people with? Is my content actually valuable? Is it helping people with anything? You need to ask yourself these questions, because that's how you're going to build your community. Instead of trying to build a following, rather you need to actually focus on building a community, because it is a community that's going to be so much easier for you to convert from being a follower to someone who actually is willing to pay. What allows you to actually convert a follower into a client is your ability to show that you are credible, your ability to show that you are trustworthy, because let's not forget, trust is very important, especially if you are in the service industry. You need to make sure that you are building trust. You're showing people that they can trust you and that they can get the results that they want. Because let's not forget, when it comes to service-based businesses, you don't have anything tangible that you're selling. So you need to then share case studies of things that you've done for other people. That way you're able to show them that you can actually help them. You can be the solution to the problems that they are currently facing. The second way of actually getting clients is through paid ads. I, for one, am not a specialist in ads, because I am not the biggest fan of ads anyway. I prefer organic content, but they work. I'm not gonna lie about that. Ads do work. You put in a certain amount of money and you can expect that you can get the return on that money. But it also depends on how exactly you are advertising, what exactly you're putting up. What is it that you are putting that's actually going to get you people? Always make sure when it comes to your ads, make sure that you are identifying the problem, positioning yourself as the solution to that problem, communicating the solution to the problem that you had identified for them, and then a call to action, telling people what they should do That's the best way to actually go about it. It is hard selling. There are some people who take the soft selling approach to advertising. So in other words, they are going to have some storytelling. I've seen this quite a lot on TikTok. So with TikTok ads, they're very, very different from Instagram and Facebook ads. So what usually happens is people create videos. They actually work because they're more natural. You see, you can see when someone is trying to sell to you, but then when it's something that comes off as a solution to a problem that you have, they're not necessarily, in people's faces telling them buy from me and you have to buy from me or else you're missing out, or else it's going to close. Another thing that I need to actually mention, please don't do that whole thing of this is only up for 2 days, this is only up for a certain amount of days. What I would suggest that you actually do instead is to tell people how many other people have already bought this thing, how many other people have booked a call with you. That's the best way to go about it, instead of telling people that there's a limited time. I feel like TikTok ads just do it better. Honestly speaking, it's more natural, because usually what happens is people paint a picture of what would happen if you had this product. I see this a lot with products. So it's people painting a picture of what your life will look like when you have this product with you. When it comes to skincare, I see a lot of people who then actually show this is 2 weeks ago, this is after 2 weeks of me using this is how I use it as well, these are the exact products that I'm using in order to get this specific result. That works amazingly, actually. And then with you who has a service business, what I would suggest that you actually do is talk about the result that you're able to get people, and back yourself up with a case study. I have helped this person go from this to this, and so I can help you do the exact same things. But make sure that you're building that trust, because it's very, very important. So ads work. If you're willing to put in the money, you can actually make it work. What I would suggest is that actually do your research on ads before you start paying for ads. There are a lot of coaches, there are a lot of consultants. If you're willing to pay for some, then they can actually do it for you or help you do it. Or else you can actually just go on YouTube and search, about ads, because there's a lot of information, trust me. Then you can actually, do it yourself. So that works as well. The next way that you can start getting clients online is through blogging. It still works till this day. If you want to drive traffic to your website, you want people to see what you do, to see your services, blogging is for you. And also, you don't necessarily have to be, creating a lot of content. It's not like you're posting every single day. You can, but you don't have to. Unlike with social media, where you are trying to keep up with everything, so you have to be posting every day or every 2 days or something. With a blogging, you could just post 2 times a week. You can post once a week and it will still be good. What I want you to actually learn is SEO, search engine optimization. You need to learn how to do it. I'm not going to teach you that. Go and search how exactly you can start ranking on Google, so that when someone searches for something, they're going to see your blog first. Because what you're going to do is to use the blog to actually get you traffic. To actually get you traffic on your website. So this is you trying to, give value so that people actually are attracted, the right people as well are attracted onto your website to see more of how they can actually work with you. Most importantly, I would suggest that you actually become the solution provider. Talk about things that people in your industry or people who would be interested in your services would be interested in. So if you are in marketing like I am, you're going to talk about how to market your business. What is marketing? Those are the type of things that you're going to be talking about. You're not going to talk about what to have for breakfast, how to meal prep. That makes no sense for a marketing business. Do not do that. Do not talk about things that are not relevant. Lastly, another way that you can actually market your business is through cold emailing. I feel like we don't talk about it enough, but it does actually work. The reason why some people think cold emailing does not actually work is because they do it wrong. Okay, in this video, I do not have enough time to actually go through the structure that you can use in order to send, sales pitches to people. But what I am going to tell you is that personalize the email. You need to make sure that your email, whatever it is that you're going to be sending out, shows that you've done your research, shows that you have found a way to position yourself as the solution to the specific business. it must show, this is not a message that you have sent to 100 other people, the exact same message that you've sent to 100 other people. If you want people to respond, if you want people to, see that you are sincere, that personalize the message, talk directly to them, have a solution to the specific problem that you were able to identify, whatever the problem is, and go to the right people. Don't now just be messaging anyone and everyone. You need to make sure that you are messaging the right people who are actually going to want whatever it is that you're offering. Most importantly, make sure that you end off your email with a call to action. A lot of people end up just leaving it to the person. What would be best for you to do is to actually give them a link to your booking system. That's the best way to deal with it.